All right, well, let's go over here and take a look at the wrapper. Might have got lucky there too. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Guess more could come down.
Yes, that's better. That's
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. As I'm sure you can tell by the title, we have had a rough week, and yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run you through a little bit of what happened. I'm gonna do this video just a touch different than others, so I'm gonna just narrate and throw clips in and kind of explain the timeline. Okay, so let's rewind all the way back to Friday morning. I came out and I was doing my intro for this video, believe it or not, and I'll show you what, I was mid-sentence and I seen our first building that went down, and well, I'll let you take a look. And I farm along with my dad and my brother to make the dream a reality. Oh boy. Okay. Should have shoveled the snow off of that roof. Let's go see the damage. I just noticed right now, I'm going checking it for the first time. This roof caved in. I'm not as worried about the building. I'm worried about the equipment in it. Oh boy. That is not good. Oh. Of all the roofs I thought to shovel off, this was not one of them. Great. All right, well, I don't know. Can't get really back there to see what's broke. We might have got lucky. Who knows? I don't know. Let's go over here and take a look at the wrapper. Might have got lucky there too. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera off now. Gotta give my dad a call, let him know. I think from what I see now, no equipment looks to be too severely broken. But we'll have to assess that further later on. I don't know how we're gonna get all this off of here. That sucks. We're just gonna pull the breaker off here. I think that's what it is. And we don't want to spend too much time in here because you never know. I just checked, we have a little bit of insurance on here, I think. Gotta double check, make sure it's for snow damage. I sure hope so. But I don't know if the best way is to get an excavator to lift this off or what we're gonna do yet. Anyway, we're gonna leave that for now. We're gonna go shovel off some other roofs before we get in some serious trouble. That roof looks fine. It just depends kind of where the roofs are. That roof is never super strong anyway, so I guess we should have thought of it. So I just got off the phone with our insurance agent. Looks like this building is not covered for snow claps. Those insurance companies will get you every time, eh? You're paying money in all these years, you don't get a thing out. It kind of honestly burns my biscuits a little bit. But what are you gonna do? Sit here and cry? Gotta keep going. So we're grabbing this. We're gonna throw a few handles on. We're gonna see if we can't scrape some snow off the coverall. Okay, so that's our first building that came down, as you can see, on top of a bunch of equipment we had. We had the wrapper in there, corn header, and the blower were the biggest three things. We also have freezers of meat in the background, which we still don't know. I don't know if the freezers are crushed or what. We can't get back there. We've been busy with other things, needless to say. So that was Friday. Well, the rest of the day Friday, I got to work, and I got busy cleaning the cover all off. Okay, so we're gonna go see if this works, first of all. If it does work, I'm gonna have to put another handle or two on the end. But before I do that, I'm gonna see if it works. Got some gear clamps on here. Not sure how to work. Okay, so with the one extension, couldn't even hardly reach the bottom of the roof. So we added 2 more extensions. We won't be able to get to the top, but if we can get a good chunk, I think that'll definitely make me feel better. Woo! It's honestly worse than I thought. It's really caving in there. Good we're doing this. I'll shut the camera off now. We'll see what I get done. Okay, we got this side done and we're gonna call it good enough. We couldn't quite reach to the top, but I'd be surprised if that's not good enough. That's about as good as we can get. So we're gonna take our contraption here to the other side. We got trees and a lot of fun stuff over there, so get interesting. Good morning, guys. So the wind's picking up a little bit here today. We are standing at the site of where I shoveled the snow off of the coverall in the last I videoed yesterday. I got a bunch off. I got a bunch off the other side, as you can see. As you can see, there's still a ton up there. It's a little worrisome, but we definitely got a lot off. I can't reach much higher. I can reach a little bit more on the other side. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I think we'll be okay because I got a lot off, but you can see inside it's sagging a little bit there, but hopefully we'll be okay. This roof's also pretty brutal, but we just put this roof on a few years ago, so it should be able to hold up to the strength. I think we'll be fine, other than our one building that fell down. Got to figure out a way to get the roof off of our equipment somehow. Not sure what we'll do yet. I'm toying with the idea of an excavator with a claw or a thumb to lift it off. My dad also had the idea of maybe if there's enough good wood in there, getting some Mennonites in to clean it up for us, and then in return they can have the wood. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. Oh yes, it's a Canadian life. Oh yes. Let's fast forward a little bit. It's Sunday night, which I guess essentially was just last night? Yeah, last night. Feels like it's been a week ago. Last night, I was not on milking duty. It was Jake's turn, but I was feeding the veal calves. I went in the barn. Jake came and was like, come take a look at this. Go upstairs in the barn, take a look, and the beans up in the barn are cracking. By then I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be rough. And everything was, it was dark already, so couldn't do anything about it. Well, this morning, Dad got on the phone, got busy calling everybody. We got a bunch of Mennonites up, started cleaning the barn roof, and eventually we figured too little, too late, essentially. Things were already sagging pretty bad. We were like, we gotta get the cows up. So we got 4 trailers lined up. We took the whole side out of the old barn, which is half of our cows. They're now another farm. And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do because the roof did cave in, as you can see. Okay, so we took all the milk cows out of here and got the far offs out here.
You'll be all right till.
That's not a huge concern right now.
That's easy to
But
fix.
you can see that there gave way right in the middle.
Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Guess more could come down.
That,
I think that was the worst of it, but. So we got all the old part of the barn cleared out, and those cows are going to a farmer about an hour south of here, where he's going to be milking them until we get figured out what we're going to do. The roof did come in, as you can see. It didn't go down through the floor, but all the snow melting stuff can make a huge mess. You can of cows in there, and we don't know how much, if it's going to break anymore or not. So that is happening, and I don't have too much more to say, other than I got a mixed feed now, and I didn't video much because I was busy, and you know, it's kind of hard to stomach. I don't really feel like talking about it, but this is our life. This is what's happening. So, kind of about to show you the life of a dairy farmer, but I take some responsibility. This is avoidable, and I didn't quite comprehend how much snow was on the roof. That's on me. So they're still working on shoveling the roof, so it doesn't get worse. I am got a mixed feed because the cows are bawling. I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody that is helping us today. There's a ton of Mennonites here from the area. Huge shout out to them. And Noah, huge shout out to him. And Brendan, who's coming to help too in a bit. Huge shout out to him. And huge shout out to everybody that's helping. Thank you. Also the truck drivers that got here very quickly, and the farmer who's going to take care of our cows until we get this fixed. It's going to be a few months. Just thank you to everybody involved. So this whole side here is empty, and then this is like a newer side that we feel is safer, and this is all going to start dripping through and becoming a huge mess. So as you can see, the peak came in there. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. I guess we'll see. The feed wagon isn't damaged in there. We can still use it. And it didn't come through the floor. So that's good. While that's good, it's going to become a huge mess underneath there because all the water's going to be going in. So let's just hope it doesn't get worse, I guess. Well, as you can see, it's getting dark here, but I'm trying to shovel off the roof of my place here at my house. Got a little add-on here. I collected a lot of snow. Just trying to get a bit off. I don't want this to cave in, so it's gonna get dark on me soon, so I'm trying to just kind of get the top foot or so. So we got a bit to shovel here yet. I would say here's where the most snow accumulated, right where my coat is there. But try not to touch this hydro line coming into our house while we're up here. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I do know that the downstairs is still good. It never came through the downstairs, but obviously there's gonna be snow and stuff leaking through. So we'll see if there's any dry parts. Maybe we can bring a few cows back, hopefully. But yeah, that was pretty rough. So thank you for watching this video. That'll be the end of this video, so stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of more developments coming, I'm sure, and we'll see what we figure out. If you enjoyed this video and you're a first time viewer, you can go ahead and subscribe so you can see more videos and see what's going on here. And also, if you have friends that would enjoy watching this video and you want to show it to them, you can go ahead and share it to them. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.